Good laugh, easy baby. We're back.
Again.
Good life, easy.
In a new location.
New episode, new location. Brief the audience.
My house is under renovation.
Brief the audience what's going
So we're
on.
now shooting temporarily in our design studio.
You know what I'm saying? Fly as usual.
So what's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro?
This latest news I read is about the PEEGATE.
The PEEGATE, yeah. Hardcore news.
The gentleman who peed on a woman in business class.
Yeah.
This happened end of November. And today I read the news that in January, after 2.5 months, he's been put in jail.
Everything has to just happen in Air India. You know? All of this shit can only happen in Air India.
Bro, did you know
and
that?
Especially after the takeover. Tatas have taken over Air India. You know?
But abhi to just
and,
hua hai, bro.
Regardless, yaar. Tatas have taken over Air India and now these are the issues that are happening.
Air India used to be known as a prestigious airline.
Yeah.
Singapore airline staff was trained under Air India, bro.
Oh,
they
wow.
used to send people to train under Air India crew.
Wow.
Can you imagine? And this is what's happened. And this also happened. Basically, what happened was this guy in business class got drunk early on in the flight. Went on to this, lady in front of her, put his pants down, peed all around her, and kept his pants down.
So let's try and break down
and then went to sleep.
Let's try and break down the whole, like what happened, right? Imagine how much he must be drinking. So even if you look at the business class cabins, bro, they do look like.
I think he was drinking from the business class lounge, bro.
Wells Fargo. So he was working at Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo has apparently fired him. He was the vice president of Wells Fargo India.
Whoa.
Yes, so he was at a big post, a young guy, 35-year-old, with a newborn baby.
Whoa.
And he peed on a 75-year-old.
75-year-old lady, bro, and kept his pants down.
Coming from New York, via Paris.
Nasty, bro.
So.
But who in the right state of mind? And
no, you can't be in the state of mind to do this.
So. Is it just alcohol, bro? Because I've been
100%
drunk,
it's
bro,
alcohol. It must be a lot of alcohol.
A lot of alcohol, but you know that you don't do such things.
But now they are saying that the entire seat setup of the business class is a little shaky, is a little dodgy.
Not that you forget that that's the bathroom
that's
there.
True, bro. You can't get so fucked up that you go and pee on someone's seat, right?
Apparently, this lady was in shock. And of course, she complained. This guy though had passed out. So they made her wait for an hour while they were cleaning her seat on the, the air hostess's chair, that dodgy chair on the side.
Yeah.
And then she said, dude, I'm not going to sit on this chair.
Yeah, of course you can't.
And they had first class
They had
seats,
some available seats.
and they didn't give it to her.
Bro, but that's crazy.
And to find another seat, they made her wait for 2 more hours.
Yeah, that's mad. And a 75-year-old,
When they landed, normally, from what I read, it's the pilot has control and the pilot can... file an FIR, complain to the police. The police escorts the passenger. None of that happened. He walked scot-free.
But apparently that 75-year-old said that, okay, I'm not going to press charges.
What?
She was sweet enough to say that. And then what happened is that I think it got blown out of proportion because the media got involved.
It went viral.
So once the media gets involved, you have to do it.
But this is a viral level story, bro.
It's mad. It's wild.
So she came back to India and she wrote to the president of Tata.
Yeah.
Or the CEO of Tata.
Straight to the cops, filed a case.
Talking about this.
And apparently the pilot is suspended. This guy, I don't know his name, but his Air India has banned him for 4 months. I think he should get a lifetime ban.
Because it is his responsibility.
It
is his responsibility, bro, to take action. And this is something very serious, bro. In planes, you don't fuck around for the smallest things, bro. For even mask and all, I don't keep it a little low, bro.
So my friend also, who I spoke to him about this, who works at BCG, he said that this is a big issue for Wells Fargo. Like Wells Fargo is a very prestigious company.
Of course.
And for the vice president to do all of this is hardcore.
Absurd.
So they fired him on the spot, and apparently the guy was absconding for 2 months. He was in Bangalore running, and then the cops caught him. And they put him behind bars for a bit. And yeah, bro.
But my question is, if someone peed, on you.
Smack him, bro. Are you mad?
In a business class flight, okay? Now in a flight, you have to think twice before smacking somebody because of...
What do you mean? You're going to let someone pee on you?
Because of the court proceedings. And you have to prove your innocence, right? So you would think like... But how do you control your instincts of hitting somebody? How?
You got to smack them.
You got to smack them,
smack them. somebody pees on you, are you mad? You're going to sit quiet and get back on that seat.
What if somebody had
Create a ruckus.
What if somebody had peed like a seat next to you, or a passenger that you could see is getting peed on? What would you do?
I would definitely intervene.
Right.
Smack him too.
Instinctively you want to hit somebody who's putting their dick out in front of a woman.
You can't do all of this.
Yeah.
You can't do all of this. You have to be
Isn't
a good
it like
citizen.
Sexual harassment and
Yeah.
whatnot?
No, you have to drink in limits, you know.
Drink
you
in
can't be
limits,
so
bro.
fucked up that you're going around peeing on people.
Bro, these fuckers, you know what they're doing, bro? They're creating a bad rap for drinkers, bro. Because now what people are saying is that why are you serving alcohol in the flight?
No, that's bullshit.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
What about us casual alcoholics who enjoy a few
that's
drinks on
true,
the flight
because some
before
people
to
do get a bit fucked up on flights, you know, including us.
sleep? Yeah, we behave, bro.
We get fucked up. We behave, but we get fucked up. You get fucked up on flights. Like that goes without saying.
But do you think it's fair to ban
No,
alcohol?
you can't
Because of
ban
one
alcohol for
person
one person. No.
or a few people.
See, we travel economy. So eventually after a few drinks, they tell us, yes, we'll be back. They'll never come back.
They never come back, bro.
Okay. Now in business class, what's happening? I have no fucking idea.
Plus business class का lounge में भी अच्छा मिलता है, bro. और ये लोग लगाते हैं, bro.
Kachis, you know. So that's what's happening.
So you'd smack the person.
Well, 100, what would you do?
I would also smack, bro. Because I'm thinking that it's obviously smarter to not get into the whole cop scene and the court kacheri.
Bro, you know what I would do?
But I don't know
Listen,
how would I
this is what I would do. This is what I would do. Number one is, I would think logically, okay? How can I benefit out of this situation, right? How can I sue the airline?
Sue the airlines?
Yeah, how can I sue the person who's done this?
Yes.
Right? How can I extract all the money I can from these bastards? Okay? You know, mental trauma, physical trauma.
Mental
right?
trauma, bro.
You know? And bro, just go guns blazing.
See a random dick, it is
Go
mental
guns
trauma.
blazing. Air India, bro, free flights for life.
So what would you choose? The satisfaction of whacking that person or 1 year of free first class travel?
1 year, bro,
Around the world.
Smack the fuck out of him.
Smack him, na?
Smack the fuck out of him.
Yeah, bro. I think that pleasure is something else,
Self-respect, G. You're mad, bro. You want to sell your soul for 1 year of free first class tickets?
Go
Would
to
you
jail
do that
for a few
shit?
days, bro. Prove your innocence. Come out a hero.
Fuck that, bro.
Put your dick in your pants.
Yes. So this is what's going on, huh?
This is what's going on, bro. On another note, Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate.
Bro,
Still in jail.
madness.
Another month extension.
Yeah, Feb 28th. Feb 28th.
What do you think, bro?
I think it was bound to happen because...
Because remember last time we were talking
See, the
about...
scene is that did he actually get cancelled?
That's what we were talking about.
Think about
getting
that.
cancelled online versus getting cancelled offline.
No. What I feel is that he didn't get cancelled.
It kind
Because
of
he
sparked...
still had the relevance.
Yeah, he was
and the
relevant.
reason is that he had the relevance because he had that following.
Yeah.
You know?
Has that following.
Yeah. Had and has that following. And then once Elon Musk took over Twitter, he came back on Twitter. He apparently gained like 200,000-300,000 followers in a few hours. So he was relevant on that platform.
100%.
Right? On Instagram, he still pops up once in a while. So there's no way he's like completely gone off social media or cancelled. Right? He was on Rumble. He was still making waves. He's still influencing a lot of people. Now, some people think that he's influencing them in the bad way.
That is the main problem.
Yeah, I think he's influencing people in the right way, you know. So then the government has to get involved.
That's what I'm saying. So now he's cancelled offline.
He's cancelled offline now. The only way, like he also predicted it, is that first you get cancelled.
Yeah.
Then the Matrix comes after you. Then
The
they put you
popos.
in jail. And then they kill you.
Because what was it? Human trafficking.
Yeah.
I think those allegations have been...
No, not human trafficking.
No?
It was rape.
Rape?
Yeah, rape.
Oh, I've been hearing human
No,
trafficking.
it was rape. That same old clip that's circulating, right, of him and that girl.
Oh, it's on that?
Yeah.
But you know that girl came out and made
Yeah,
2 videos
yeah.
saying that was a sexual thing. Guys, don't take it too seriously.
Correct. But then what happened is that now we know what business he was doing, right? He was in the whole webcam biz.
Yeah.
And
OnlyFans types.
now apparently 4-5 girls have come out and said that he was doing some shit with them.
Oh, they came out and said this?
Yeah, 4-5 girls. But now see, I'll tell you what, but this is my take on it, right? Romania is anyways corrupt.
Yeah.
Right? He also says that. I think if somebody says Romania to you right now, what comes to your head?
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate, bro. You know? Just think about that.
That's a fact.
He's marketed Romania in the right way.
He's put Romania on the map.
Who gives a fuck about Romania, bro?
Yeah.
Who knew about Romania before Andrew Tate?
Bro, he's been marketing it, saying that the best roads, castles and fast cars, good looking girls come to Romania.
Yeah, corrupt. you can bribe cops. That's
bribe
also what he
cops,
said.
yeah.
But yeah, that's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know. So what I feel is that it's the US government who has gone to Romania and told the Romanian government that listen to what we say, follow my orders and get him back. They are trying to say that they want to get Andrew Tate back to America. So that's what they're saying. He's in the Romanian jail. He's in the Romanian jail right now. But the minute he sets foot in America, he's finished.
He's finished.
He's finished. And this is happening to people who go against the left, right? Look at Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Now Elon Musk also...
The most loved billionaire.
Is now the most hated billionaire.
The most hated.
Look at what happened to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He went against the left. What happened to him?
No, he stood up for the right and became the president.
Yeah, exactly. But still, no. But then what happened after he became president? Cancelled. And now Andrew Tate.
Cancelled.
So,
पर उसके भाई ने क्या किया bro? उसके भाई ने भी.
His brother is also...
Hand in hand?
Hand in hand. Apparently, 4 people are arrested. 2 Romanians and the Tate brothers. I don't think if Luke is arrested. I think Luke's also in.
You think he's going to come out and prove his innocence? You think that's going to happen? Or you think he's in too deep? Like,
I think he's in too deep. You know what happened? Like, nobody expected this from one person. And bro, there are too many people who are influenced by him.
Rahul, how will history remember Andrew Tate?
History will remember Andrew Tate very differently. You know, some people... See, I'll give you an example. You go and ask a person anything about Andrew Tate, they'll say, bro, Andrew Tate, he's a disgusting guy.
Yeah.
There's no...
Hates women.
No, there's no explanation besides that.
Yeah.
Right? They'll watch one, two reels of him where it's cut. And then they'll judge...
Out of context.
They'll judge Andrew Tate basis those certain clips.
True.
But what about the other parts? What about the 90% of the content that he's releasing that's encouraging men?
Yeah.
Right? Masculinity also right now is attached with one word. Masculinity is not said independently. There's toxic attached to it. Right? So Andrew Tate came out there and said that, okay, you know, it's okay to be a fucking Sigma male, bro.
Yeah.
It's okay to go out there. It's okay to work out. It's okay to be an alpha. But the fucking government doesn't want us to be like that.
Is it the government or the Illuminati?
It's the government.
Because the media rhetoric is kind of set by the Illuminati.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, bro.
They want to get into your brains through the media.
Yeah.
And then comes this one rebel. This guy single-handedly gets the most attention in the world in the shortest amount of time.
He
and
took
people
over.
Are listening to him.
He took over.
Kids are listening to him.
He took over.
Kids are saying, oh, I will listen to him. I will do what he says. I think what he's saying is the right thing to do. You know, my father is agreeing with what he's saying.
Bro, what kids I listen to him?
Yeah.
There's this one clip I listened to him before the workout, bro. Before any workout, there's this one certain reel that he says very clearly, you know, a disciplined man has to do what he has to do regardless of how he feels.
Yeah.
Right? So there are these few pointers.
Which is motivating,
he's
bro.
too smart.
Which is motivating.
He's too smart.
Eloquent, smart.
You know, he can communicate. I look at him as a very brashy Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
An outspoken Jordan Peterson. You know? No, like, bro, but not like Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Right?
With the humor.
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson with the humor.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What do you think will happen to...
because think about it, bro. If you look back at history, the people you kind of call heroes are also the kind of guys who were against the government. The government put them in jail. You know, the same kind of storyline.
Correct.
Down the years, you know, you kind of find respect for them.
Yeah. But no, he predicted it.
Yeah, he
predicted it. That first they'll cancel you, then they'll put you in jail.
That prediction
and then they'll kill me. But they said that I would never commit suicide.
Yeah.
You saw the way he... but I think he did a very smart thing.
About what?
He converted to Islam.
Okay.
You know, so the minute he converted to Islam, he got majority of the Muslim population to support him.
Yeah,
and that is a big number, bro. That's a huge number.
You think that's a calculated move?
You know, I don't know about the calculative move, but that's... Whatever he's done, I think he played it right. Because when they took pictures of him entering the court, he had the Quran in his hand. Yes.
That I think is he thinks about all that and does that.
Of course he does. That's Andrew Tate.
That's Andrew Tate, bro.
And that was trending again.
All right.
Again.
Yeah, that is I think thought out, bro.
Again.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
No, he is smart, bro.
He's very smart.
He's smart. I think he knows how to play the media also. He knows how to have the people by his side. On the other end, another man who's cancelled.
What would you do if you were Andrew Tate, right? And the government told you, right, that we'll release you, but you have to be a puppet or you're finished. Think about that. What would you do?
Didn't the same thing kind of happen to Dave Chappelle also in a way? Not the government, but he was fighting the Hollywood elites.
Yeah.
They kind of call you crazy, you know, or term you as a fascist or a chauvinist.
Absolutely.
Or
Good example.
Yeah, like a toxic masculine,
Good
whatever.
example, yeah.
Give you terms,
Yeah.
call you kind of crazy, and get you cancelled.
Yeah. So what
So-
would you do? Would you bounce like Dave Chappelle and then come back later?
Yeah, because it's a proven method that works.
But what if they don't let you bounce? I don't like Dave Chappelle bounced like what 30 years back.
Yeah, he bounced the next day.
But 30 years back, we're
30
talking
years
about a
back.
story that was 30 years back.
Yeah.
Now we're in 2023. I don't think the government will allow you to do that.
Yeah, but what kind of a life can you live being a pussy? Bro?
Yeah,
What
exactly.
how can you look
exactly.
yourself in the mirror every
Exactly.
morning, thinking that
I sold out.
I sold out, bro.
Fair enough. Would you take the bullet?
Bullet, no, bro.
Would you take
Tate's
the bullet?
smart, bro. I'm also smart, yeah. If Andrew Tate is smart, I'm smart.
Would you just sacrifice yourself for the good?
Sacrifice myself. I would
And be known as one of the top sigmas.
So that's what I would kind of figure a way out.
There's two ways out, bro: puppet or bullet.
Bullet, no, bro. Bullet. Dave
Straight up,
Chappelle didn't
bro,
take the bullet,
straight
bro.
up. Or jailed.
Jail or something,
Yeah.
Yeah. Jail में क्या थोड़ा respect भी मिलता है ना, bro.
Fair
He did
enough,
it.
bro.
Stood up for the cause. Didn't give in.
But I think, see,
और जेल में क्या bro body बना सकते हैं ना push up करके.
But I think, just think about it. What do you think of Romania? Out of all of this, I think Romania comes across as an even more corrupt country. Do you
Tourism-
think over it?
Bro, I'm telling you, tourism in Romania
Is booming?
is going to be
Booming, yeah.
For the next 5 years, people are going to shift there.
Yeah.
People are listening to what this guy is
Correct,
saying, bro.
correct.
And as you said, not only kids, bro, like you're listening, like there are adults also who are listening who are making moves, taking their Bitcoin wallets and whatnot
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
shifting there, bro.
Not about that. I'm just saying that, see, it's what you take out of that person, right?
It's what you take out of the person, exactly.
When you're listening to somebody, how is that person helping you? So you take those parts of it. You don't listen to everything.
You don't listen
and
to
you apply
everything,
it to your
bro.
life.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
see,
you don't mimic a person, cut, copy, paste, bro.
So that's Andrew Tate. So he's extended till Feb. I think this is going to keep going on.
It's going to keep going on, bro. It's going to be
There was a protest.
in Greece.
Free top G. Yeah. Free top G.
That's hard, bro.
It's
People
hard,
on the
it's
street
hard, it's
coming
hard,
out
It's hard.
in
It's
Greece.
Hard. It's hard. And that Patrick David also said, that somebody who he's very well connected with came out and said that yes, the call was made from the White House.
I believe it.
That the White House gave the orders to Romania that this is what we want of Andrew Tate. Keep him in jail for 2 months. Eventually, he will step foot into America. And the minute he's in America, he's finished.
Because think about it, bro. Now we have learned that a single man with this kind of an influence, like right now it's Andrew Tate. Before this, who was attacked? Joe Rogan when he spoke about
Correct.
COVID.
Correct.
Everything was hunky-dory until he spoke about COVID. Until he spoke about the vaccines. Joe Rogan was on the top of his game.
Top, bro. $100 million
yeah,
Spotify deal.
The moment he said something against the government's rhetoric, against the rhetoric of the so-called Illuminati,
yes, the right,
elites,
the right wing,
the elites,
the right.
He was cancelled. Videos of him saying the N-word are coming out and
suddenly
whatnot.
out of
Suddenly.
nowhere. Yeah.
So I think they have realized that you cannot give one person so much power. You cannot give one person so much influence because what does it take now, bro? Before it was like you have to do things to get on TV and become famous and then garner that kind of attention with your charisma and then maintain it, and then you have a little influence where you can talk about something in an interview. Now it's just get a mic, bro. Say something interesting, you garner an audience.
Yeah.
Influence in 5 days.
Bro, but that's crazy how Andrew Tate was able to do that. All he needed was a mic.
Yeah.
And he was just selling his thoughts.
And so these guys realize that the biggest problem they are facing right now is influencing the mind of the young ones.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So the way these companies are running Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and how every day someone or the other complains about this problem, they are banning this, they're doing that, cancelling this, cancelling that. So if the youth is now listening to these kind of influential people, they're not going to take it anymore.
Bro, I'll tell you this superb fact that I heard, okay? That they say that Mansa Musa was the richest king of all time. The black king from Africa.
Okay.
So if you compare a 12-year-old, in 15 minutes, he's viewing more beautiful women than the richest king viewed in his lifetime. Because
bro.
of social media.
Of course.
So just imagine that we are talking about influencing people and influencing the youth. What about all of this?
Yeah.
Why is nobody raising anything about this?
Absolutely, bro.
Why isn't anybody talking about all of this shit?
Absolutely. Did you see Elon Musk's tweet that... what did he say? Should he buy Instagram because Instagram is causing everybody depression and Twitter is getting everybody angry.
Angry, yeah.
So which is better?
Yeah. That's a good point, huh?
Yeah. But it's true.
That's true.
It's true.
That's
You
that.
have Instagram is a poison, bro.
No, that is there only.
And especially for the kids.
But now there's a new software. AI has finally come alive.
AI,
what do you think about that, bro? What do you think
AI.
about ChatGPT? Have you used ChatGPT?
Yeah,
it's wild.
Just to see what it's all about.
It's fucking wild.
A lot of people are saying, oh, this is nothing. Anybody can find out if it's original or it's ChatGPT. But what you're not understanding is that this is the first rendition.
Correct.
Abhi to bas chalu
It's just started. And bro, what a rendition. If this is the first rendition, what is going to happen in the future?
Exactly. See how the first Yahoo, Google, Hotmail was. And see what they've become now.
And right now they're saying that the Google has finally got some competition after years.
Bro, Google is kind of in deep trouble.
100%.
They called their co-founders, Sergey and Larry, to kind of brainstorm of how to deal with the situation. They have 20 AI projects lined up.
Like this.
Right? Like how ChatGPT is, they've already built their own search base.
They have to.
Yeah, already begun. But yeah, you're right, bro. Google's first real competition in 2 decades.
And what Microsoft and Bing have done is that they've partnered with ChatGPT.
But they have to now,
so
bro.
ChatGPT ChatGPT is going to be a part of Microsoft. I like Bing.
I think ChatGPT apparently every search that you do costs them 0.003 cents. So they're kind of burning around $3 million or $7 million a day.
That's so be it, bro. But what a fucking software.
Yeah. I think OpenAI is the company, no?
OpenAI, correct.
Yeah.
OpenAI/chat.
Yeah.
So how do you think this is going to benefit businesses, and how do you think this is not going to benefit employees?
See, how it's going to benefit businesses right now, in the short term, it's like all the monotonous job, right? Copywriting.
Correct.
Anything that is kind of calculative.
Correct. No, but
these AIs can do.
Even coders.
That's what I'm saying. Anything mathematical, calculative, monotonous, AI will find a way to do it faster, better than you. Right?
Correct.
So they have to evolve.
Correct.
But my question is that when everybody was talking about AI a few years ago, AI being good, bad, being sentient, or is it going to cause trouble to us? The defense was that AI will never be creative.
100%.
But now,
100%.
AI can be creative.
But now they're finding loopholes, right? That how do you say, for example, you're from India and you want some sort of personalized messaging for Indian audience.
Yeah.
The AI can't generate that for you.
Until now.
And now they're saying that Google is also installing these certain bots that can track AI written copies. So then when you search for something like that, then the copies that are generated from the AI will rank way lower.
Because right now you're asking about the workforce. How is it going to affect the workforce? Which is, of course, but how is it going to affect students?
Correct. Another thing is plagiarism also.
Plagiarism?
Like say, for example, you search for something and I search for something. It's not unique.
Absolutely.
It's going to be the same. You know, so there are a lot of loopholes that still need to be worked on.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This is the first rendition and it's
madness.
If the first one is so good, it's
madness.
Yeah,
it's madness.
It's going to take over, bro. Things are going to change.
100%.
But my point that what about students? Like you're talking about plagiarism. I'm talking like copying in exams and all, bro. It's going to become so easy. Right now, of course, as you said, the bots and all can tell if it's AI or if it's human. But I think eventually they won't, bro.
Eventually there'll be an AI that will just do this.
Yeah. So how will the education system keep up with this ongoing AI surge?
See, what I feel is that regardless, in lockdown, once everything went online, you think students were actually studying? Just think about that, right? There's Google to your... Bro, what is the difference between just searching for an answer?
My point is that...
and just asking ChatGPT for an answer. It's the same thing.
When we were in college, you know, that was the internet generation. That was the generation where we were all on computers, Excels, emails, right? But in college, we were being taught how to write letters.
Correct.
You know, the syllabus was so behind.
Correct.
So behind that we were being taught how to write letters. In my entire 10-15 years of working, not written a single letter.
Single letter, correct. Yeah,
lawyers write letters, bro.
But bro, letters are to nothing. What about math? What about all your formulas?
Yeah. Bro, is AI to this generation what calculators were to
very good comparison. Yeah, but
early 90s. Think about it, bro. It must have kind of blew their minds away.
Yeah. Calculators.
Think about it, bro. They're doing abacus and whatnot.
Fair enough. When was the last time you saw a calculator?
Bro, I have one on
Oh,
my
you have
desk.
one on? Oh shit. Oh shit.
You're talking like you can do it on the top of
No,
your
I'm
mind.
just saying, I don't remember seeing anyone with a calculator now. It's all on the phone, you
Yeah,
know.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but that's fair. That's fair.
So how is the syllabus going to adapt?
Syllabus will adapt, bro.
It's way behind, bro.
That's how it is. I don't think syllabus will... See, we had a podcast about education also. There's nothing that can touch the education system only. Regardless, what are you going to say? You're not going to send your child to school. You're going to tell your child to just work on, learn from ChatGPT. It's not going to happen. And
But I'm saying that
there are a few bots and there are a few softwares that universities have introduced that can track and see that who has generated sort of these essays from AIs.
will this make pen and papers more relevant?
Absolutely not. Pen and paper is dead.
Yeah, but now because everything is AI on the internet, will the teacher say that write that shit down?
But still, they're writing on exams in India. In India, it's all pen and paper, yeah.
In India.
What are you saying?
In India.
For us, it's all pen and paper.
Okay, so different question. Do you think pen and papers will soon become irrelevant for the kids in the schools and the colleges?
100%.
Yeah, no?
100%.
I see that happening.
100%.
I see
But
that
I'm a big pen and paper fan.
Even I like it, bro.
You know?
I still
Old
take
school,
notes. Yeah,
Old school.
I like to take notes with a pen.
Uniball, baby.
I think you remember better also, bro.
100%. When you
Than
write it
taking
down,
notes, yeah.
When you
I don't
write
like
it-
taking notes on my phone. I like taking notes on pen and paper.
On pen and paper,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course, if it's accessible, if I'm on the move.
For
then,
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. The death of pen and paper.
The death of pen and paper, bro.
Back to some exciting news, you know. John Jones is motherfucking back. And
How
tomorrow
exciting, bro.
is 284.
John Jones is fighting March, no?
John Jones is fighting March against Cyril Gane. Serial Gane, like he calls him.
Gane.
You know, I'm fighting Serial Gane.
He's going to finish him.
Francis Ngannou moves on. What do you think about that?
Francis Ngannou is going to fight on the Misfits card with Derek Chisora.
Wild.
Yeah.
And bro, Misfits is KSI's promotion.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. They had 2 successful events back
So
to back.
basically, Dana White offered him 8 million for John Jones and 3 more fights. Offered him a 3-fight contract with 8 million for John Jones. I think he'll make double fighting Derek Chisora with Misfits. You know, it's the boxing game. It's the pay-per-view game. You know, he's going to get a bite of the pay-per-view.
Right now he's talking about Derek Chisora. He knows that he doesn't have to worry about anything because he knows Tyson Fury is very smart. He's going to fight anytime.
Anytime, yeah.
Tyson Fury will break his head also. He'll be injured also.
He'll
with
fight.
a broken hand also.
Yeah.
With Francis Ngannou, he's going to say tomorrow.
Let me sign.
Okay.
Bring me the document. I want to sign on it right now.
That fight, brother,
100 mil easy.
is a 100 mil fight.
100 mil each.
That's a 100 mil
Francis
fight.
Ngannou will retire. 50 mil.
That's what. So,
See, it makes sense. I think it makes a lot
I
of
think
sense.
it makes sense.
You know why? Because Francis Ngannou is not young. He's 36, 37.
Yeah.
How many years does he have in the game?
Exactly.
But that being said,
But it's unfortunate.
That
a little
being
bit.
said-
Come on, we missed it.
bro,
We missed
the 3 African kings,
Yeah,
all gone.
all gone.
All gone. Huh?
All gone.
And now it's John Jones'
Yeah.
time.
But we kind of missed John Jones versus Ngannou.
Yeah.
That would be a
Shit.
fucking fight.
Shit.
John Jones is going to.
Do you think Francis Ngannou was ducking?
No,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No. Before Gain also, Francis was trying to get Jones.
I don't think so.
But-
See, to be honest with you, Francis Ngannou brought some light to the heavyweight
I'll
division.
tell you how it works now. In this sport, it's like you don't duck the best payday.
Yeah.
Never.
Never.
So win or lose is
But in
secondary.
boxing, you do.
In boxing, you don't. Your promoter is
Yeah,
gonna allow
because they don't want you to be defeated. If you're
Exactly.
undefeated, they're going to make more money off you
Exactly.
being an undefeated fighter.
Exactly.
It's like,
Yeah.
that's it.
But Ngannou knows that the John Jones payday would be the biggest.
Biggest.
Would be the biggest. So he was kind of trying to get that fight, but it didn't work out. And unfortunately, we missed out. Cyril Gane is a great fighter.
Yeah.
But I think John Jones is going to finish him.
Finish him.
Finish.
And what I feel is that now, who is there in the heavyweight division? There's nobody.
Nobody, bro.
It's only John Jones and Cyril Gane.
Yeah.
And who
They're
tied
fighting for the
Tuivasa.
interim, na?
They're fighting for the championship. Vacant belt.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Vacant belt. And I think Ngannou said also that we know it's not the real undisputed.
Yeah, that's facts. And that's facts. And that's facts. But I'm excited to see Francis Ngannou in boxing. Bro, whatever you say, he's got the power.
He's got the power, but brother, he's transitioned into
He's
being
got
a
the
wrestler.
power. Yeah.
You know,
Or PFL. Or they're saying bare knuckle. Bro, imagine we'll kill someone.
bare knuckle would be.
Francis Ngannou
Bare
would-
knuckle would work out for him, I feel.
You'd kill someone. You put someone in coma.
Yeah, and bare knuckle pays very well, bro.
Very well. Very well.
But of course, the real fight we all want to see is Tyson Fury versus Ngannou.
Ngannou. That's a big one.
That's a big one. And Tyson Fury will gas Ngannou out in 3 rounds.
Correct.
And kind of finish.
I would love to see Deontay versus Francis. That would be a banger. Deontay Wilder versus Francis Ngannou. Both only rely on their right hand.
That's true.
You know, both are not great boxers like that. They don't move like Tyson Fury.
But again, Deontay's kind of done it for like now 10, 15
so
years.
What? You're telling me, bro, Francis Ngannou can adapt. Trust me.
He can adapt. He's a very good fighter, no
Trust
doubt.
me.
But I think that when you just do boxing, you're very good at boxing. Yeah. And that's how this Jake Paul and all.
Because you're just focusing on 2 hands and your 8 limbs, no?
Exactly, bro. And you don't worry about the takedown. So basically, you're kind of bred to move in a certain way.
Absolutely.
Whereas MMA is different and you have to adapt. And when you're a good fighter, you will adapt. But when you're just doing boxing, you're kind of going to be good at it, bro. Correct. And I think Deontay Wilder would also finish it. Ngannou.
Correct. I would have loved to see Francis Ngannou in one championship.
With whom, but?
No, there are so many that Arjan Bhullar is there. There are some real killers. There's this guy Rug, who's an African wrestler.
Yeah, bro.
You seen that guy? You seen that dude?
Bro,
that
athletic?
Guy's big.
Big and athletic.
Yo.
Whoa, he's big. Bro.
He's big,
that
like,
would be a good. But he's on something.
He's definitely. Everyone's on something.
Yeah, he's
in
on
one
everything.
championship, you can't understand anything.
Even McGregor, bro.
McGregor's come back this year.
He's on something.
Definitely.
On something.
Definitely.
How much muscle does he put on?
Welterweight, yeah. It's the welterweight fight. You know? So exciting. I think tomorrow is again UFC 284, Figueiredo versus Moreno 4. 4 fights.
Figueiredo has only fought Moreno for the last 5 years.
5 years, correct. And now he's saying that he's going to go down 1 weight class. Yeah. I think flyweight.
No, he isn't flyweight.
He's flyweight.
They are fighting flyweight.
So he's going to go one
up.
Yeah,
Bantam.
He's going to go one up. He's going to go bantam.
To go to Aljamain.
You know? And yeah, bro.
Henry's back.
Henry's back, yeah.
But Aljo is not giving him the fight.
Henry's back, yeah. But Henry will get the fight. Henry's training with John Jones.
Yeah, and he's wanting to now fight Sugar Sean.
Sugar Sean. Ooh.
The bad decision O'Malley.
Oh shit, that's going to be a banger. That's going to be a banger. But Sehu is too good.
But bro, he's this.
So what?
With a
but
small
wrestling.
reach.
Wrestling. All he's going to do is take him down. And what do you mean this much? Like Petr Yan was not that small.
That's true.
Same height.
That's true.
You know?
Bro, a great fight. Petr Yan versus Cejudo.
Yeah, that will even that should also happen.
That would be a great fight.
That should also happen.
That would be a great fight.
You know? And they're saying Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury.
Feb. Oh yeah, when's that?
Feb end. I hope it goes through. Jake Paul signs with PFL.
That's
time
pass, bro. But Jake Paul should actually now really fight KSI.
KSI, yeah.
Get it done with, bro.
KSI is looking good.
Get it done with.
Looking good. KSI is looking good.
Yeah, America versus England, bro. Sell out all the stadiums.
Wild.
You know, let YouTube broadcast it. Make it the biggest event on YouTube.
Wild.
Now Tommy Fury and all, who wants to see, bro?
But yeah, I think that'll still sell because
it'll sell everything.
That's still a real opponent. Who did Jake Paul fight last? Anderson Silva.
Yeah, that's
45-year-old washed.
Yeah, not washed.
Washed.
Yeah, that's true.
Washed.
Yeah.
You're mad, bro. Retired. Yeah. Washed. His son is fucking fighting for the UFC soon.
Yeah,
you know. So
that's true. 45, the cardio is different.
Yeah, man,
the amount of hits you've taken.
You can't. And Jake Paul's like 25.
That's true.
So, and on that note,
we out. Ciao, ciao.
Listen and subscribe to Good Life Easy.